First thing we do is to clean thoroughly the cup of the sensor. We used clean water. I wouldn't recommend you to use alcohol because alcohol is not dissolving salts. Using this kind of cotton tips, we cleaned very well the cup of the sensor, and then we pour a little bit of water, just enough to cover this area, because it has the Peltier element and the two conductivity probes there. And then we get everything and put it into the fridge. Okay, so there is water here. We check once again that water is here in this triangle, and put both the big sensor and the air temperature sensor into the fridge. So as you can see, the first values, what the sensor outputted, are air temperatures 25 degrees, cup temperature 25.9. So that was the latest value before putting it into the freezer. And now we wait for the next values. Now we get this out. There is a little bit of ice here. There is some ice here in the cup, and now we shall melt this ice and replace it with a salty solution. Now we have wiped clean the sensor and then the cup, and we are adding water with salt, also liquid, also here in the cup region, just enough to fill the cap, and then we put it into the freezer. We put everything now again into the freezer. And see what. Now we are getting lower values for the freeze point, which is consistent with adding salt to the water. It's minus 0.79 Celsius degrees compared to 0.18 Celsius degrees which we had before adding salt to the water, which was in the first round of measurements. So now we had 1, 2, 3 freeze point measured. We shall get out the sensor from the fridge. The water should be frozen on top of it. Let's check that. Now we are getting the sensor out, and we can see that the solution is frozen here. So yes, there is a solid ice in the measurement cup. When getting the sensor out, here it's solid. This concludes our experiment session with Sensit.